Hi guys, and welcome to today's video on Pythagoras' theorem. If you're new to this channel, welcome to Pen and Pencil Academy. In this video, we're going to go through the Pythagoras' theorem. And remember, as always, if you have any comments, if you have any questions about whatever I go through, please leave a comment down below so I can read them and then I can put those changes or anything that you want into the videos. So the first thing that we're going to do is look at what is the Pythagoras' theorem and how we use it in questions. So here we have a right-angled triangle, and the first thing that we need to do, and it's something you should do every time you get a question that has triangles in it, you should label the sides. So you could put A, B, and C. Now, sometimes, or most of the time, they will give you a length and they will also give you a length to find. So the question could have given you A and B, and they could tell you to find C. Now, there is an equation for that, and that equation is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now, that is the equation that we use, and that is Pythagoras' theorem. So, for example, if we do a question, and it gives us this, for example, all we have to do is use this equation with this triangle. So, we have to find out what x is. So, the first thing we need to do, as I've said over here, is label the triangle. So, this would be A, this is B, and x is C. So now that we've got our components, all we have to do is put it back into the equation. So we substitute the values in. So what we do is we would write 3 squared plus 4 squared equals x squared. Now we know that 3 squared is 9 and 4 squared is 16. And if we add it, we get 25. And that's equal to x squared. But what we want is just x on its own. So we just want x on its own. So you write it like that. So all we've got to do from here to here is square root 25. So that means that x is 5 centimeters. So that is the first example of how we would use this equation, use this formula in an exam question. This is a very basic exam question. So once again, we would just label the triangle A, B, and C and substitute what they've given us into this formula. So here is another question. Now, similarly, we've got a right-angled triangle. So notice that when we have Pythagoras' theorem, we always have a right-angled triangle, yeah? And we also have two given lengths, and then we have an unknown. So the first thing that we need to do is recognize that we have to use Pythagoras' theorem, and we label the diagram. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. Now, just for clarification, A and B can be swapped around, so you could write A, B, and C, but C is normally the hypotenuse over here, so the longer side of the right-angle triangle. So A and B are these two. This could be A and this could be B. You can write it anyway. So I'm writing B here and A here, but you could write A here and B here. C stays the same, so C is always over here. So what we would do now is, now that we've labeled the triangle and we've recognized that we need to use Pythagoras' theorem, all we do is substitute the values in. So if I just write in an easier way just for you to understand it better, we can write y squared is 6.3 squared plus 4.8 squared. Yeah? Now, the next thing that we do, we would work out what this is. And once you put it into your calculator, you will get 62.73. Now, that's the value of y squared. Yeah? But what we actually want is just y on its own. So what we would have to do is square root 62.73. And we get quite a long decimal answer. And usually when we have numbers with decimal points, the question says, give your answer to 3 significant figures, 3SF. So here we've got 7.920227269. Now that's quite a long answer, but we just want it to 3 significant figures. So if I just write it fully out, and we can see that if the question asks us to give it in 3 significant figures, this is not 3 significant figures. So what we do is we can change that, and it would become 7.92 to 3 significant figures. So that, in centimeters, is your answer. So y is 7.92 centimeters. So here we've got our Pythagoras' theorem formula, and we've got 2 examples of how to use it in 2 different types of questions. Now, if you have any questions, if you don't understand anything, if you would like a deeper explanation of how to use this in exam questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And I hope you like this video. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching.